Let's say. So we need to reverse an array. So array list, basically array list. You take array list. So that you need to reverse in place. In place means already we have practiced in array. We are not changing the positions. So we are just swapping the elements. From first element will go to last element will come to first element. That's how we are going to set. So here we are going to use a set method. So basically set method, and also you're going to use get method to get the elements. It's all size, get, set. These are the methods you are going to use. But you don't need to do all the iterations. You have to do always divided by 2, the size of array list. So that is what we need to do. So let's create a first another method. Let me write here. So void, I'm just reverse array list in place. So I'll take the inside only the array list. Okay, I'll take inside only array list, and you just write. I hope I'm recording. Yeah, recording is going on. Okay. So we have to take a array list first. Just create an array list. So list, it's a string type, because all the elements I'm putting in string type. Even you can use this program for any kind of, okay. So not only for this one, you can use for anything. And I'm just putting here. So items list. So equal to new array list. So new array list. So you can just see this. This is the same here, and you can put here also if you want. Otherwise, it will take automatically. So no need to worry. So first you add them, add all of them. So add all the items to the list. So items list dot add all. So I need to add dot as list. So in this list, I'm going to add all the elements. So let's see all the items. I'm just adding all the food items I'm adding here. And you can see different food items. And you can add any food items, okay? So if you want, whatever the food items you want, you can just add that. So dark chocolate. And then, so other one you can have yogurt. And then other one you can have pure vegetables. And the last one, just have that sausage. Same sausage. Sausage. So like this, I added all the elements, right? So my collection is now good. So it has elements now. Maybe if you want, you can just print before reverse. Before reverse. So items list. So items list. And so then we have a SOUT. So then we can print the collection size. The collection size is, and so items list dot size. Okay, so now, so then iterate the entire array list. So iterate the list. So for You don't need to do from all the iterations. You don't need to do. So I'm just doing I less than items list dot size divided by 2 and I plus plus. Okay. So after that, so this you are just iterating only half. So left to right off, right to left off. So when you reach a certain point, right, there you will stop that. And but you have to swap the elements, right? First, so get the first element, item, whatever the item. So string item equal to first item I'm getting. The first item I'm going to get. So items list dot, how can you get the element with a get method? So just give I. I is the first, right? The 0. That means first element you are getting and it will store here. Now, after that, so you set this. So at the last element you set it. So a items list dot set method. See the set method you need to pass index and the element. Okay, which element you want to set? What element you want to set, right? So in this position, now first position, I want to set a last element. So I'll write a index is I, the element is the last element. How can I get a last element from the collection? How can I get the last element from the collection?
Index of -1, item -1.
So items list dot get, right, get of I. The first you find out the size, okay, find out the size.
Length.
The index you have to give, right? Index minus I minus 1. Minus 1 means the last one. Otherwise, if you confuse, this is the last element index. And you have to reduce every time the last position, right? So that's why I'm using I value. So that it will be added. Items list dot 1 minute. This you need to pass in the get method inside. Dot get. You need to get that last element index, right? So that's the one. Okay, now we are good. So the first place I'm putting the last element. Clear? Now in the last place I'll put this element. So this beans will go to last place. The last element will come to this first place. Again, same you set. So that you need to do that. That again set that. Set that item list dot set. So the last place, all right? This is the last place. Last element, right? The last element. You need to place the which one? The first, whatever it is there on the item variable, whatever is there, that value you need to keep it. So this is the how you can place your collection. So in the same, so with the less iterations. So that's the main thing. This SYUT after reverse list items. So items list. So just you can call the method the dot reverse array list. Just execute this. See this when you print before reverse, this is the order. See, sauces is the last element. That's why last element is coming first. And beans went to last. And pure vegetables is the last but one and came here as a second element. And nuts is the initial one that went to last but one. So like this, it is swapped. So already reversed that. This is the efficient way of reversing the array list. That's what I want to say here. So that's how we are using a set method and get method and the index, last element index concept. So why I am adding I is you have to traverse towards right to left. How you can traverse, and you reduce the I value and you will get to traverse it towards left side, from right to left side. So that purpose we added this one I. Okay, so now the next program is I want to remove the duplicates in the given array. How can you remove? This is the common question in the interviews. How can you remove the duplicates in the given array? So you can do with array list. You can do with the hash set. Array list contains duplicate elements, right? How can you remove? That's a challenging, right? It's a challenging thing, but let's do that. So that's one thing. I'll write another program, protected. So void remove duplicates using list. So in the integer array. So there is one more method also you can do with a set. Okay, so this is another program. These are the two programs we'll write. Now, so let's go. How can we do that with the array list? So if you want to do with array list, you need to first understand your array and how this will be treated. So you just print first your array. So before removing duplicates, arrays, just print arrays dot as list. So num array. Now, first you create the list. Always you have to do, if you want some list. So you can write even a return type also. So for example, I want a list of integers. I can write a return type method, right? See, I can declare my collection. So result list. You can say result list equal to new array list. So then iterate this array. So that's always, if array is there, you iterate. Then only you will get a proper solution. Iterate the array with the for loop. So int I equal to 0, I less than num dot length I plus plus. Right? Okay, you're iterating. Now, what is the condition you have to check? Suppose if this result list, if that result list doesn't contain the array element, then add that unique element to the array list. You got my point, right? So let me take a example. So write a program to remove duplicates from given integer array. right? So I'm just taking an integer array equal to, so you can just give 2 comma comma, yeah, 5 comma, again duplicates I want to add 2 comma and 4 comma 1 comma 4 comma 6. So like this I added the elements. See, now this element is already, for example, it is there. Don't add again. If this array, this list contains this element, don't add again. So if you don't add one more time, there won't be a duplicate, right? So that is the condition you have to write. If condition is a very, very important here to solve that. If result list dot, we have a to check, your collection has an element to check that there is a method contains method. Use that contains method num of I. But if it is not, right, if it is not there, not means you have to add a negation here. That's it. Add the negation. Okay, if this element is not there in the list, then add that element to this list. Okay, just call that. So then add the unique element to the list. So result list dot, right, add method. Just call add method and add the array of I. That's it. So this is a very simple solution, and you can just put return. So result list. See, the return type method also you are doing that. See, this is how you can make your method can return even list of elements also. Okay, so this is a very simple program. Okay, but basically you should understand the logic. What logic we can build it. You can remove the duplicates in the given array. Even with for loops also you can do that. Otherwise you can do with the array list, and set is the another very easiest one. Set doesn't allow any duplicates, right? So let's do with the set also. Same, I'm going to return. So I'm going to return the list. Okay. So I'm going to return the list only. So list of integer. But again, no, you are using a set. Again, how you will get a list? I'll convert the list set to list. Simple, right? You can do that. So you just put array with the duplicates and arrays dot as list. Just give the number, right? And create the, so create the list here also. So you create the list and then iterate that. But you have to create here. So you can add all the elements, no problem. You can add all the array elements. So what is the approach here we need to use? First, you can create a result list. Add all the array elements. Duplicates will be there. Now convert that list to set. So when you convert the list to set, set is going to have only unique elements. It's not going to add any duplicates. Then you convert the set to list again at the end. So that is how we can do. But yeah, let's do that the same. So list of integers, result list equal to new array list. The new array list. And then this one, the result list basically so iterate the array first, iterate the array and add all the elements to the result list. So int I equal to 0, I less than so array, right? Array till array length you have to iterate I plus plus. So then you add all of them. Add all the elements to result list. So result list dot add num of I. Now you got. So before converting, you can just print also. If you want, we want to know them, right? So before converting the list to set, so you can print all the elements. So result list. Now we need to convert the list into a set collection. Right? So how can you do that? Set integer. So set collection equal to new hash set. So just take the hash set. So you have to give hash set. And here you have to give the result list. So that means the result list you are converting into set collection. Import this first. Done. Now you see, now you print after converting this list to set. So now this is the one you have to use here. Set collection. Now, if you want that this, you don't want set, right? You want a list. Again, convert that into set into a list collection. Convert the set into a list collection. How can you do that? List. So integer a final list equal to new array list. So in this array list, you pass the set collection. So automatically it will be converted. It will be converted into set. Then return the final list. This is how you can do with a set collection. Or directly you can do iterate and add elements. So directly this is the lengthy process, right? You can directly use a one time instead of again, if you don't want the return type, but even if you want also, you can add directly. You can add the elements directly to the hash set, and hash set you can convert. Again, you don't need this step, the adding here to this one and again converting to set. You don't need to do that. So you can do so many ways. There are so many ways for the solution, but this is the one of the solution. I am giving another solution also for you. That is, so directly you can create a set here. Okay, create a set here. So that you add all the elements. If you add one by one element, only unique elements will be added. No option to add duplicates. And then convert that into this step. You don't need these steps, all this. If you do this set collection. Okay, so this is also one option. That is another way you can do. So let's go and do that. IP dot remove duplicates using set. I can pass, let me give the array I'll declare here for the int num1 equal to, already we have declared here. I'll use this. Just pass num1. Just pass num1. Why it's not going? Oh, this is the different. Okay. Oh, this doesn't require. So I have to call this remove. Remove using a list. Oh, so let's call this. Says before converting. Okay, so I array with the duplicates. Why it is missing array with the duplicates? Arrays dot toString. This is arrays dot toString, not list. ToString. Errors. ToString, not as list. As list is if you want to add many. If you just want to print a toString method, you have to call. Let's run this again. Okay. So array with the duplicates 252416. Before converting the list to, okay, this is returning, this is the return type methods, right? So these are return type methods. So these are returning. So what you need to do, you have to store in some list type collection. List integer final list with the set, and same I'll create a final list with the list. Okay, so these are the two methods we made. So you can print them. Removing duplicates. Okay, so let's execute all of them. So see, this is the one. See, you don't have any duplicates. So there are duplicates here, and this is removed. See, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So this also has the duplicates, and this is removed. 2, 5, 4, 1, 6. Okay. So that's it. How to remove the duplicates, how to reverse an array list in place. all these programs. Any questions? Are we good? Yeah. So one more I want to write with a set program. But anyway, I covered a set, but little still more we'll add. So I want to find out union and intersection, right? There is a union and intersection concept. Union means, so basically all the elements, right? You have to join two array elements, then you will get a combinedly all the elements. That's a union. And there is an intersection means, so let me put a diagram here, you can understand. I hope you know this, and let me just add. So we can just, oh, right? So there's the Venn diagrams, you already know that. Right? So the combinedly you can have, so okay, so this basically, you know this is the intersection, and union means entire thing, right? All both A and B, so you have to use that. So that is the we are going to do. Union means you just add this array and this array, and you can get all of automatically. So that how can we achieve with set collection, right? So set collection even has a add all method, right? Add all method is there. You can add all the elements to the set collection. Okay. So let's add one by one, and add all method use. You just add all the, so array one and array two elements, and then you will get. So only intersection is, so it is just, going to use a retain all method. So you will add all the one array elements to the set collection. Then same set collection, you call retain all method, and that B elements only you ask to keep. So that only, so the common things, it will be retained. So that is the, this retain all and add all method we are using, and that will solve our problem. Let's go and do that one. So program, I'll just create a new class, a set collection, set demo. I'll just put the set demo union intersection. So much time we have? 5 minutes. So let's finish quickly. Okay. So I'll take main method. I'll declare two arrays here. Okay. I'll declare two arrays here itself. So I'll declare two arrays. So one is so integer array. We'll declare two arrays. Int a1 equal to, so you declare all the array elements. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So that's one array. And same, I'll declare another array. So quickly, so B1, right? So, and you can have here So 1, comma 2, comma 3, and 4, 5. So I'll just put 4 and it's 5. Okay. So that's the A1 and B1, two arrays we have taken. So now first work on the union, right? You just work on the union. First you create so so you have to add all of them, right? These elements you need to add. So you need to add these elements to one set collection and this one to another set collection. Then you can add both the collections. So let me add this. So set integer A1 set equal to new hash set. New hash set. Maybe you can add all the elements if you want. Otherwise, you can just use add all method. I can do that also. Let's do here. Let me add all the A1 elements to this set collection. So what is that A1 set, right? A1 set dot add all. So there is a add all method and arrays dot as list, and you can mention all the elements. So what are the elements you have so that you can add here. So these A1 elements. So I'm just adding all these elements. So the same thing you create with the B1 set. So you just call B1 set and these elements I'm adding. So now union, just do the union for create another set collection. Create union set collection. So you just create a union set collection. I'll just put this one, union. So just call union dot add all. So the first A1 set you add, and then same way on that union dot add all B1 set. You can add the B1 set. Now you see you will get a combine, all the combined things. So just print this. So union elements. Just print union. So you can just execute this program. See whether you are getting all the elements or not. You can see that. See this? Union elements is all the elements, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6, 8, 10. So duplicates are not adding. Set doesn't allow duplicates. Only one time they are adding. Even though you have duplicates here, so that is not adding again. That is the beauty of this one. Okay. So intersection we'll do tomorrow because almost time is over. And we can finish that. Just you need to call retain all method. So tomorrow what time we'll meet?